Join me as I introduce to you Kyle and Jayson of Behind the Scenes Ezine magazine. Hey crew, thanks for joining me for today's Business Spotlight. I'm your host, Jessie Butler. Every business needs it, but that doesn't mean you need to pay a premium for it. Providing better service and quality support while saving businesses money. Hey, I'm Jessie Butler with Treasure State Payments, and whether your sales are online or in person, I have a payment solution for you. Call or text me at 406-231-1687. And don't forget to subscribe. All right, let's meet Kyle and Jayson of Behind the Scenes Ezine magazine.
You know what? Thank you, Jessie, for having us share a little bit about what we're doing here with Behind the Scenes Ezine. You know what? It is exciting to know there's another form of marketing that's out there, and it's really for anybody that wants to get known, especially in the digital realm. You know, we do a lot of other types of marketing with print magazines and different things, maybe in the newspapers and stuff. So we just thought this is different because people are tired of not seeing the results that they wanted from the old magazines. And so I started Behind the Scenes here. Our first issue is coming out on the 1st of June, and Kyle is our lead sales rep for that. So Kyle, share with us a little bit about what it is that you do and what is the response that you're getting out there.
Whether you're a small business, a large business, or somebody that's looking into getting into business, this is a way for you to put your name out there to the local community and get results back by communication or likes, shares. There's a lot to do with social media that's not being utilized in the business world, and this is going to really push that.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that I found when I looked at doing this was, because I do a lot of interviews, I talk to a lot of businesses out there, and they like the platforms that we have. So we have a huge market with What's Happening Great Falls. That's a site that I run. We have our personal pages. We have people that have constant contact lists that you can actually send this out. So not only are you helping your business, but every business that's listed in our magazine gets recognized in other locations, you know, they might not have access to. So it's not just their email list, but it's everybody else's email list. So to me, that's going to be powerful when we do launch this next week. And we have an amazing copywriter, Erin. She does great looking at details for Great Falls. You know, what's happening, current events. So we have a lot of information in those magazines that's different from just the ads. It's not just all ads, it's your digital footprint, but it's also what's going on in Great Falls, which people want to know.
The offer that we have right now is getting you in front of your audience, people that are looking for what you do, whether it be the food industry, the clothing industry, the fun around, or coffee. There's a lot of different industries, and we all have different interests, and we should stop marketing the same way and market to the people that are interested in what we're doing.
It's coming out on the 1st of every month. The benefit of what we do versus regular magazine is it's shareable. It is something that's actually out there that, even though it's coming out on the 1st of June, people are sharing it with their constant contacts, with their email list, different things like that. With our platforms, they're sharing it, and it's a living, breathing document that's online that does not go away, and it'll always be out there. Where we're going to have it set up on our website and stuff like that, it's going to be there so people can go back and grab it and share it again, and just keep getting that information out there. So even though it's ran maybe one time, maybe only advertised it at one time, it could literally go on and on and on as long as people are sharing that.
Yes, we have long-term options, we have short-term, we have terms that really work with just being a local business that directs you, say you're a side hustle. We have options for that coming up in the July article. Right now in the June, we've got several businesses that have picked up on a short term. So we've got really a market for every business, especially with the inflation going on. There's many different options.
Well, one of the benefits that I see that we have going for us, we can custom tailor it to anybody. They say, hey, this is what we're looking for. We talk about what their needs are, and we might run a certain ad the first month, maybe for a couple months, then maybe ratchet up a little bit. Just keep that presence there. Sometimes it might be ratcheting it down. Say, hey, let's hit hard, and then let's back it off a little bit to maybe a business card size, and then ramp it back up. We also have packages. If you pay for a year, you get discounts on that. One thing that I am working on right now with KEIN radio station with Tiger Butte Broadcasting is including radio advertising as part of this ezine, also to where people can actually go and if they purchase an ad from us, they can actually be heard on the radio also. Our long-term goal that we have for this is just providing an avenue for businesses to get out there, because what Kyle has seen when he's talked to businesses out there is like, I tried this before and it's not working. I don't want to try anything else. We're saying, hey, take a chance. Let us show you what we can do. We'll monitor it. We'll be able to track some things, and through that, you should see an uptick in business. But we can track it, because right now some are tired of not necessarily getting the results that they wanted. And now, with price of fuel and everything else, everything's going up. They said, we got to cut back somewhere. So let's cut back on our advertising. But sometimes you need to do your marketing. That's probably one area businesses should not cut back on. But that's usually one of the first things that goes, and that's what's going to drive it. So then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, is that you cut back on this and all of a sudden business falls off. Well, that didn't work, so you keep cutting back instead of adding to it. I'd just like to say, hey, thank you, Jesse, for allowing us to share, because I think this is going to be critical as we get this information out there, and we're excited. One of the things that we do with Behind the Scenes, and I started this here about a year ago, is creating what goes on behind the scenes. That's why this is a passion of mine, because it's one thing to look at a business and say, hey, this is what that business is, but versus what is the passion behind that business? What goes on behind closed doors? And what is the thought process of that leader or that business owner that's trying to convey to their customer or their client? So our feature article, we actually have one every month, and that feature is we take a business and we go in and we do a video shoot, and we create a video story of their business and what they're about, and that's what's going to drive traffic to that website. We are on Facebook. You can just check out Behind the Scenes GF. That'll take you to the Facebook page. We also have a website, and that'll be up and running here in the next day or so, and it's going to be oltoffmediagroup.com. Yeah, so no, it's 406-430-BTSE. Just remember, BTSE is the last four. So Behind the Scenes Ezine. So we're looking forward to people reaching out to us and saying, hey, we want to be a part of it. Be looking for our first magazine coming out here June 1st, so a week from today.
Thanks again for joining me as Kyle and Jayson give us Behind the Scenes Ezine magazine. I'm your host, Jesse Butler of Treasure State Payments, and whether your sales are online or in person, I have a payment solution for you. Call or text me at 406-231-1687.